In this video, I'm going to talk about ISTE standards for students, number 4, and this is about creating innovative designers. The overall goal here is to help our students to learn to use a variety of technologies within the design process to identify and solve problems by creating new, useful, or imaginative solutions. And as usual, there are 4 indicator behaviors. So let's take a look at the first one. The first indicator behavior says, your students must learn to use a deliberate design process for generating ideas, testing theories, creating innovative artifacts, or solving authentic problems. There are different instructional design models or processes proposed by different people, but in this class we're going to be focusing on possibly the most robust instructional design model proposed by Morrison, Ross, and Kemp. One of the major characteristics of this design process or design model is that it is a human-centered design process. And also it just makes the process of designing, developing, and revising so much easier. Your students also must learn to select and use digital tools to plan and manage the design process that considers design constraints and calculated risks. As you go through the process of instructional design and development, according to the Kemp's instructional design model, you will consider some of the design constraints such as time, money, expertise, materials, conditions, and potential obstacles, and so on. Your students also must learn to develop, test, and refine prototypes as part of a cyclical design process. By prototypes, I mean it is a first or preliminary model of something from which other versions are developed or copied. And in our projects, you also be required to create prototypes as well. Your students also must learn to exhibit a tolerance for ambiguity, perseverance, and the capacity to work with open-ended problems. In our designing and development process, we often don't know every single detail about how it is going to be designed or what it should look like. And we can't really expect and foresee every possible obstacle and problem. When the problem occurs, that might not be really solvable at the moment. I know many perfectionists, including myself, but we need to work within realistic estimates of time, resources, and quality. That's the reality we need to prepare our students for. So our task as teachers and educators is to help our students learn to design and develop considering a variety of factors. And I believe learning about this design model will be very useful in that regard.